Today, I'm going to talk about 10 questions you need to ask franchisees if you're evaluating the purchase of a franchise in the United States. These are very important items that you need to consider before buying a franchise in the US, and many of these questions can be applied to buying a franchise from around the world. There are a few different ways that you can talk to franchisees. Franchisors can introduce you to franchisees, as well as you can go through the franchise disclosure document and reach out directly to franchisees that are currently in the system, as well as franchisees that have recently left the franchise system and are no longer part of the franchise. It's important to consider that franchisees don't owe you anything if you're looking to evaluate their franchise. Also, if you're looking to open up in a similar territory, they might have their guard up and not be willing to share so much information with you. So let's get right into it. Number one thing, you should start it easy. How did you start up the franchise business? Can you tell me a little bit about your experience from day one? That can set a precedent for the conversation, so it opens them up, allows them to speak, and it doesn't go right into the financials. Question number two, they might answer it already, but ask them, how did they decide to invest in this franchise? An important part to confirm is, how long did it take to break even, as well as how much working capital was needed to meet that part of breaking even. You should ask, how is the initial and ongoing support from the franchisor? Number five, what is your primary function in the business? Can you tell me a little bit about running the day-to-day of this franchise? Number six, how many hours are you working a week? Have you always worked these hours, or was it only after the business hit critical mass? Number seven, how difficult is to find, train, and recruit employees? Number eight, now that we've gotten a few questions in, you can ask, how are the financials of the business? Can you tell me a little bit about the sales and profit of the business? And now a couple closing questions. I would ask, if you had to invest in this franchise again, would you do it, or would you do a different franchise or your own startup? And then number 10, they might have some items that they didn't want to offer up, or I would just open it up. And is there anything else that you think would be important for someone like myself that's considering investing in this franchise? So there you have it. Those are 10 questions you should be asking franchisees as part of the evaluation process before buying a US franchise.